Hello everybody, Team Jet here, and welcome to a new co-op playthrough here in Total War Warhammer 3, where we are playing with SFO. We don't have a name for this playthrough yet, so if you've got a really good idea, shout out in the name of this playthrough. Whatever we decide may change. I am playing as Teclis, so lots and lots of lovely spells, and Tom is playing as a scaly boy a bit further north.
As for Mighty Kroq-Gar, and yeah, with all my Saurus units, I shall go forth and deal with this Skaven infestation.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I've got a big flappy bird to deal with.
Protect them. Seek knowledge.
So I've got my Loremaster in and Orbamon, and let's do this. Yep, we are going to fight this one.
Battle calls me.
As it is SFO, so some of your units may act and behave a bit differently than I'm used to, so just be aware of that.
Beware of the mistakes.
Also, if I do feel a bit out of it, I have been very blessed by Nurgle this week, so if I look like I'm a bit out of it, I probably am.
Now, a key thing with SFO and spellcasting, well, a lot of magic units, they get buffs based on your Winds of Magic reserves.
That's not just SFO anymore, I believe.
Well, what I'm getting at is don't just spam spells.
Oh, okay. Just spam spells, Roger.
No, your name's not Roger.
Ah, dear.
Yeah, I went there. Now,
Teclis.
obviously, I reckon your Eagle Claw bolt throwers are going to be the most useful thing at the start because of their range.
As you say.
What's good? Say possibly not moving forward, just because with the blue horrors and stuff.
Oh no! I've got a plan.
Understood.
Basically, I'm leaving them open so they can shoot to start with, and then I'll move the Swordmasters forwards at the end. I am going to give you. These guys.
It's the flying units you need to be wary of, because your Phoenix, unfortunately, is weak against both their flying units.
I'm good to go. You happy with the units I've given you?
Yep. I'm gonna send your chariots forward quite quickly.
Yeah, they do have quite a good range, and they are good chariots in themselves. They've got a decent charge, but obviously be careful because they don't have great melee defense.
Yeah.
Right, let us go.
Orders received. For duty.
So
I'm keeping your Phoenix back to charge their flying units as soon as they get within range.
So I've got.
Wait, hang on, shot. You need to pause. You got the wrong shot. Ammunition.
Oh yeah,
you.
I've switched.
Yeah. And you should probably focus for Lord anyway.
Well, then I've had the right shot.
You had, but you were focusing the wrong unit. That's the issue. Oh.
Ouch. To be fair, the horrors worry me more.
Teclis.
Yep, okay, that's fine. I can...
Eagle Claw.
Actually, it's for Flamers. I might charge into the Flamers just so...
Giran protects me.
Come on, chariots. Oh, you just hit your own units.
I'm flock of dooming. Oh god, I forgot about this. I need to charge.
Yeah.
I am moving my units forwards. I'm pulling one unit back.
The Phoenix is dealing with the Screamers quite nicely. The Chariot's chasing the Flamers. Don't forget to send... yeah, you've got your hero going in.
I mean,
I am going to
land the Phoenix.
Yeah, that's exactly
and
what
my
I'm
hero
doing.
will get onto it.
I've got the Flamers engaged by the Chariots, so they can't.
Got the archers shooting at their lord.
Serve the king. None can comprehend my power. For Assyrian!
Right, I'll disengage with Phoenix.
That's good because I'm shooting at him.
Elfry Harathai! Loremaster of Hoeth!
Oh, it's flying again.
Not for long.
Lecky!
Oh, I missed! It's like a
It's
shotgun
going
blast.
in for you.
Yeah, he's going in for sword masters, which is actually good.
Yeah, I'm charging
he's
in
not.
the blue horrors.
Going
By
for
the
my
way,
spears.
Phoenix.
Advance! Command me! Fine! Loyal! Asur Loremaster!
Archer's blue horrors can just be left alone.
Yeah, I'm slowly taking them out with the bolt throwers.
Yeah, I'm just keeping these flamers engaged so we don't have a chance to...
My other spears are routed.
For duty!
There we go, I've got their flamers routed.
Most of their units are a lot of their units are beginning to crumble.
Yep.
They did lose another one briefly, but
Swordmaster of Hoeth! Loremaster of Hoeth!
Right, let's...
there we go. We got this.
Yeah,
Ancestors!
the advantage of dealing with demonic units.
Yes, they are melting.
Yeah, I find it weird that the chariots are anti-infantry, but they obviously... They only have 4 units which fire, and it's not like a multi-fire.
It's because they're also chariots. They are designed to charge, so they're designed to pester. Basically, what if you should be using them to pull their units apart and then charge in at the and then charge in when something's vulnerable.
Yeah, well, like I did there.
Yeah. They're not a hard line unit. They're the sort of thing I hate. I don't personally think they can work well, but you need massive. How can I phrase it? They would work really well on like the maps on Free Kingdoms because they're huge.
Yeah.
I think that went quite well.
That didn't go too badly. The flame, yeah, their lord did quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
But those spells.
I tell you, you're right. We should have probably autoed that one because I didn't get many fun spells off. But
Got to see his fun spells.
Enslave them. My infinite knowledge is yours.
I'm more worried about the Tzeench Lord across the water. I've taken the town.
Loremaster.
More archers to start with, please. Oh, okay. So it's heavy arrowheads. Interesting. So the archers are high elven archers and high elven archers heavier arrowheads, which actually do less damage but more armor piercing.
More armor piercing and lesser range.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it is still good. It's just...
Oh yeah, and they both have like a take aim
infinite
ability.
knowledge is yours.
Spells. I mean, obviously, I want to get lots of spells.
I mean, who doesn't?
I am my Loremaster's going down the melee route to start with because I've already got a spell user. Right, I guess over to you while I do admin.
Right, let's put my hero into my lord's army, and let's go take this settlement, which seems to be ruins. Right. It does have walls.
Yeah.
However, it is a victory with no losses,
Yeah.
even though it is just clan rats and clan spears. I might just auto this one for our own sake.
Yeah. Fighting Skaven where they've got walls is just a pain
Yeah.
in the butt.
However, I believe I can change stance. Nope. Right. That is just... There we go. Tidy.
There is no limit to my power.
Ooh, I've got a right unlocked. Which gives plus 25% damage for skink units and attrition to enemy units in my territory. Which is pretty nice.
Orders?
The taint is spreading.
Oh, goody. I can recruit a Sword Scar veteran.
I've just realised I've started building up my rally field in the wrong place. So let's cancel that for the time being. But I can't build it in the other settlement yet, but I'm just going to save for money.
Ooh, this Source Scar gives charge reflection to characters in Hero's Army.
That's good.
Wisdom awaits.
Yeah. I think I'm going for that.
Yes.
And I'm probably going to spend one turn just recruiting up, because unfortunately the Saurus warriors, they take 2 turns to recruit, even the basic ones.
But you get, I don't know if you still get it, but you obviously get the discount. Normally, I don't know if he still does in SFO.
I think he does. But yeah.
Because basically any other Lisbon Lord, they're really expensive normally, but for you they're like 50% off. Which is quite good. I'm obviously going to get my my outpost in Golden Tower. I didn't start building it that turn though.
Yeah.
Golden Tower it makes utter sense.
Now, are we both going to claim, because obviously there's 2 regions between us.
1 each.
Okay.
I mean, see how it goes, basically. Obviously, I've got to push into some places. I'll have to take on some lizard men factions as well, but we'll see how it goes.
Fine.
I'm more worried about the flappy guy across the water from me. In territory I don't want. Ah, so we've got the SFO set up. Time of control?
I would go for the movement one.
What gives you extra movement? But time of growth, 200 growth
for 1 turn.
That's still
if you look
insane.
at the turn duration, yeah, it's just basically so you get a growth thing straight away.
Time of rebellions, nope. I want to go for time of growth.
Okay.
Because that like gives you a massive push.
Well, I get to choose which one I go for. And I'm going to go for time of maneuvers.
Never. Treading lightly.
By the way, I was wrong, actually.
Yeah.
There is only 1 region between us.
Ah.
So it is your decision. Do you want to...
I would like it because I've got less natural areas to expand, if you see what I mean.
You say that.
No, down south is not good for me at all.
Yeah, but I mean, you've got the left-hand side, which is good for you.
Yes, but you've got all the desert, which is good for you.
Is it good for me?
Yes, completely and utterly good for you.
Well, all right then. It is. I'm going to not debate the. By the way, where would you like the outpost? Fortress of Dawn, just so it's a bit more garrisoned.
It's a tricky one. It depends where they're more likely to hit me, which I don't know. Basically, yeah, Fortress of Dawn or Dawn's Light.
Yeah, Fortress of Dawn I'll go for.
It is over to you, by the way, now.
Yep. I'm going to make a non-aggression pact with the bowmen because I don't want that territory. And even though you're going to go to war with them, I'm getting some trade with the lizard men to the north of you. Just because they're giving me money. And yeah, that is turn.
Yeah, hang on. Okay, back to me then. While I'm doing stuff, building up a bit more. Got some buildings building.
My infinite knowledge is yours.
Tech. Buff my archers to start with. Get growth in my region. Can elves get growth? No, elves can't get growth.
Elves aren't very good at growing.
Oh, no, they do have a growth one with SFO. And I'm building in the Golden Tower.
Now, with SFO, happiness of your region is a lot more important. So I spent a turn mustering and just making sure I've got those warriors on hand.
Yeah, you see, I'm not entirely sure how Teclis's magic works. I think I've missed something of his magic, because...
In what way?
I'm not sure. Because I've got this big list of spells down the side, but I didn't have access to them in the battle.
Okay, so that's the thing. You unlock, if you look at your technologies on the far right hand side.
Ah, I've got to use the scrolls.
Yeah.
Ah. So what gives me scrolls? I assume their buildings give me scrolls.
Actually, no, it's a passive income from all your wizards.
So I've got to have lots of wizards.
You gotta have lots of wizards.
Oh joy.
High Loremaster of Hoeth.
Right, we're going to push forwards. I'm pushing towards the caverns of Sotek. And I am doing more recruitment.
Well, I'm gonna go check out these ruins.
Yes, definitely just ruins over to your screen.
Yeah. Well, it gives me the option of colonizing it. What? This isn't ruins? Oh, I did not expect that. I mean, I'm just going to auto it.
Yeah,
It's not even,
do it.
Not even, yeah.
Do it. I am enjoying playing a Flappy Boy in my other campaign. I've got to the point in it where I was fighting a battle and I had so much magic going on about the place, but I just dropped 3 vortexes on top of each other just to tell the unit that I really didn't like it.
Understandably.
Oh, and I'd already frozen it in its place, so it couldn't move.
Oh, I think I like skink skirmishers.
But you're Kroq-Gar.
Well, it's because they're a good...
And you don't have enough heroes in your army, man.
No, I don't. That is true.
Is there one thing lizard men are good at? Is lizard men can go mega doomstack. Especially later on, because one of their buildings... I can't remember which playthrough it was, but I got to a playthrough where basically everything was starting at like level 20.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. You just...
So all of my basically most of my armies were like just heroes.
Well, that's the thing. It's heroes and lords as well. So you can just end up with these ridiculously good armies, which is, you say, who needs to recruit the beasts when all your heroes come with beasts?
Yes. And sometimes better beasts.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got a mage. Mages are squishy. Not my mages. Right, I'm moving right up to the border here, and I'm going to get a couple of units of rangers to fill up the rest of my army. Can make a spice market, but it really amuses me because the icon's garlic. That's definitely not a normal icon. They've changed it. But no, I want growth. I want to keep pushing the growth early on. So there we go. More growth. Let's level here up.
I mean, I still stand by you want to get your happiness because lower happiness reduces...
Yeah, actually, no,
growth.
my happiness is an issue. So what buildings do I get which give me happiness?
It's for one, you build it in your capital. The culture...
Yeah, the plaza.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep my growth going for a while, but I am... You see, I dislike the fact that how much it affects growth. So actually, I'm currently at -5 growth. But no, I'm still better off having the growth. Yep, over to you.
Right, let's go deal with this Skaven army within my territory. Where do they run off to?
No Skaven. Skaven friend.
Alright. Decisive victory. Let's just wipe them out.
As I said, there's a scaly Skaven down here with me who's going to be about sometime soon. Hopefully he'll get over to Flappy Boy before...
Yeah, I'm going to Evo Skaven.
You don't want to eat Skaven. That's how you get food poisoning, man.
Bit too late for that.
Don't forget you can still recruit in that army.
I sure can. And I'm just going to max it out with my skirmishers.
While I think you still end up with Sora's Warriors long run, I do love the what is it? The
Corruption is right.
the ambush. The new ambush ones.
Oh, the ones which throw...
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I can't get behind those ones.
Oh, they are very one-shot. You basically have to win in your first charge.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I've tried using a vanilla version with Oxalotl, because obviously he's meant to buff them amazingly. Yes. And even with them as fully buffed as possible, I still just prefer
it's neither of our playstyle. That's the problem. You've got to hit and then fall back and be willing to sacrifice things, and neither of us are any good at that. I'm gonna go and investigate these ruins. I wonder what could be here. Oh, it's rats. I'm not gonna call you to help. These are different rats.
My powers are needed here.
Claim this place for Ulthuan.
Let's knock that building over. Okay, let's switch over to control now.
Ready.
Let's increase my movement range.
Very useful.
Buff my Speary boys, and that is my turn. Over to you.
Right. Unfortunately, I can't reach either of the assessments within this one turn, so I can't decide. Do I go ambush stance, or do I just go for some more replenishment with encamp mode stance?
Encamp stance and move towards the centre of that central crossroad bit.
Well, I was thinking Serpent Coast first, but yeah, actually, no,
central crossroad, you can probably go to both.
Yeah.
So it gives you the flexibility depending on what they do.
Yeah.
Because the danger is, I would actually potentially hit skulls first. Because if you go to the Serpent Coast, they can get past you.
I know. I did think that myself. And the Temple of Skulls, I believe, is the main one.
Yeah.
So
just watch out for those pesky dwarves across the mountains.
It's a shame I can't just get them to ally with me.
I think they have an aversion to you.
Well, you say that. I remember I did a playthrough of those dwarves and I just allied with Kroq-Gar almost straight away. Because when you ally with someone, you get the parts which are in their territory.
Maybe that's why they fixed it.
Now, what's happening on your end?
Sorry, I was looking at something. I am marching forwards. I'm going to go into thingy stance to replenish on the move. I'm moving to Temple Avenue of the Gods. And that's pretty much it.
Right.
I'm going to grab another plaza here for the public order.
Yeah.
I'm up in your garrison. Oh, where are you attacking?
I've just moved to take the Temple of Skulls. I thought, let's take the capital rather than the minor one first.
No, and that one's safer because you can pull back a bit easier. And I think, you are now up against fun areas where fun stuff happens. And all that territory to the north is good for you, which is really nice.
Except for the mountains.
Yeah, but it's not bad for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed with you on that. Yep. Moved them there. No need for replenishment stuff.
I'm in diplomacy, by the way.
Do I? I think I've got to increase my Saurus warriors first.
Yes.
Just
You're-
even no. Well, no. As Kroq-Gar, he is so strong.
Yeah, but you're Kroq-Gar, and he is all about Saurus warriors.
Power.
Yeah.
Master of the White Tower.
Actually, I'm just going to check diplomacy.
And actually, I could have traded with guys to the north of me, but I'm probably going to want to take them out at some point.
Yeah.
Though,
Probably very
daft
soon.
as it sounds, I will... See, I could stay friends with them to start with and just bypass them, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
As I said, the danger for me is the south.
Alright. Well, that's it for me on my turn. I was just having a look, checking on my few bits.
As I said, the south really is dangerous for me.
I mean, you could go raise a few settlements on the...
Yeah, I mean, once I'm set up, that may well be what I'll do, just to finish off. Just to knock him out before he comes to me, because I'll be in a relatively sensible state. Oh, I see a big ratty army.
That's exactly what everyone likes to hear.
Oh, it's in reinforcement range of their settlement. Oh,
I know the way.
And it is for capital settlement. I think I was going to say, I think you got to drive away the army first.
no,
Oh,
easy. Yeah, they're all Skaven
Take
slaves.
possession.
I mean, Skaven laborers.
Still, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but the growth building for the High Elves gives growth to all adjacent provinces as well.
That is very nice.
The Asher are troubled.
I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna let my public order go up a bit before I swap this over back to growth. But yeah, I want the growth. I need the growth. No, I need the growth. See, this is tricky because yes, I get more growth by leveling it up, but it's not as much as I get by doing other things. So yeah, no, I'm switching back to growth for the time being.
I still stand by having as much happiness as possible.
It's good to an extent.
By the way,
yeah, over to you anyway while I'm doing admin.
I'm literally just moving as far as possible to Serpent Coast because I've got a mission to raise or sack a settlement.
Yeah.
So I'm planning on sacking this one and then taking it, which is why I need to move as close to it as possible this turn. But yeah, that's it then for me. Because as soon as I've dealt with this region, I'll go straight to war with the Tomb Kings to the north. You know, the Snake Lady.
You're brave.
Well, you know, clubs versus bones.
I'm just saying you're brave. Just be aware, there are other Skaven, and there are undead, and there are things. I generally find my capital comes under attack as those guys quite early.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, and I get why you're planning on doing that, and I generally do that.
You cannot hide your
To be honest, if I could get a defensive alliance with her, I might just go sailing to the islands.
The Elven Islands, you monster.
Well, they are jungle. Actually, you know who has a jungle region?
Who?
I could go deal with the plague.
Yes.
You know,
that'd be an interesting move early on. So yeah, you're better going up. I think you are better going to war with the Snake Lady and pushing up that way.
Well, because you've got the eastern colonies, which I'm pretty sure are jungles. But yeah, the Dragon Isles.
I'm kind of doing the same as you. I'm trying to. It won't let me move into double time because I've already moved.
There is no limit to my power.
That's infuriating.
My steps are guided.
Yeah, I'm basically all done. So over to you.
Right, let us go sack the Serpent Coast. And now, yep, I've now got Blessed Skink Skirmishers available.
Ooh, nice.
And they are destroyed. Let us choose, because one of the things, the alignment thing has had a massive buff, but you need to focus on leveling up the alignment.
Yeah, no, I did notice the elves, because I don't think the elves usually don't get a control or a growth. I can't remember which one it is, but they seem to have buffed them. The thing I don't like about the alignment system, and I think would be really good for somebody to mod in or CA to do, is you should be able to build it up in allied settlements.
Oh, well, no, that's the thing. They do count towards... allied settlements do count towards your alignment.
Not normally.
Yeah, normally they do.
You mean the web? The geomantic web? No, no, because they're not leveled up. They do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, as in they don't count as dead. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and you should be able to put a building in it to build it up, if you see what I mean.
Yeah. Like, yeah, or I was going to say even like, Oxalotl has the whole...
Yeah, there should be some way of being able to build, and yeah, they should be able to potentially get rid of it, but there should be some way of doing it, or it should be tied to the... should just be tied to the settlement level. Or,
actually, I was going to say, a good one, what about, like the under...
Yeah, undercity
regions,
type.
the undercities.
No, yeah, any of those sort of things. Basically, just some way you can do it. You can build up with allies and have it so it's beneficial for the ally as well.
Yeah.
So you can build a building there. They can see it. Hell, use the unusual locations maybe. So they can see it, but it's beneficial for them.
I really like that idea. But then again, the whole lore-wise, would the Lizardmen really sort of be allies with non...
Yeah.
I thought they were quite...
They are, but they will work with... Certainly, I believe they'd certainly work with the elves, because the elves were the cupbearers of the old ones. Ooh. You can dance, happy populace.
If you want to.
I can't take that one. Oh no, I lose income from trade tariffs when I've got no income from trade tariffs. How will I possibly cope?
Oh, you got trade from me.
Yeah, but it's a teeny faction. It's a teeny amount at the moment. Here we go. Let's finish off these Skaven.
I will give you victory.
Oh, I managed to lose a unit, but it's nothing important.
Hey.
And that, with us both having taken a region each, I've got myself the Moonstaff. That is a good place for us to end this session. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying it. Pop suggestions down below in the comments. Yeah. Other than that, as always, please like and subscribe. I think I've already said that. Sorry. And an extra special thank you to our channel members and patrons. That is Monsterbound, Nose, Andrew T, Prataru, Gavin, Jason Air, Nubian Kenobi, Skrin, Jared Horn, Space Ace 475, and Good Sir Twisted. And thank you everyone for watching. Cheers all.